for this moment in time, women of color are defining the accomplishment for women.
Black Women Unmuted, covering Black women in politics and policymaking spaces, taking the sisters off mute, one story at a time.
Black women have been speaking up and participating in society with an increasing sense of urgency. Yet, the organ that this nation relies upon to tell us what's happening, the Fourth Estate, seems to have the sisters on mute.
What made you say we're going to leave Texas and go to D.C. and make sure that people understand what is happening with our voting rights for our constituents?
We had no choice but to act.
It is never an issue on whether these Black women are ready. Black women are always ready.
Where are we going, Sonia? Politically, a change moving forward?
Yes, there will be a lot of what the young people call butt hurt happening in the Senate. If they've managed to hang on to the leadership, they're going to act that out.
It's one thing to see us, but what about us actually being pivotal in moving policies that impact the lives of Black women?
The first woman vice president of the United States of America happened to be a Black woman, but a Black woman is defining the accomplishment for women, which means we don't have to explain that racial aspect. America will try to dip in and make it happen on its own, but is that our problem? No. So for once, we get to say we are both of these things. Now watch us, because you're going to get this work.
Yamiche and Addie and April were being muted. And it reminded me of when President Eisenhower muted Allison Dunnigan, who was the first Black woman White House correspondent, wouldn't take questions from her for 2 years. And here we are more than 60 years later looking at the same thing all over again. And we just have to decide we're not going to be muted. We have to make the effort however we can to take ourselves off mute. If we sit up and wait for anyone else to take us off mute, we'll remain mute.